could go to actually do something. And they did kill G twice, so that part was actually true. But Silent, he's farming faster than the PL, even without considering track gold.
I mean, the breakaway difference now, just over those last few minutes, is massive. 2K plus. Illidan's coming in, trying to fight up onto Aloha Dance, but again, no detection between these two. Illidan's still trying to work his way towards that diffusal on top of the Asher. Silent's just going to go in on this one, get a few hits in. Illidan turning around with the Spirit Lance. He's on his own, though. Needs some backup. We've got Lil and Phobos making their way in, but they're tracked up. Silent well aware of what's going on and just TPs himself out towards... Where's he headed? Oh, back to the jungle. Here we go. So 1800 now on top of the Vlads. The Battle Fury, the farm continues. And Silent remaining at top of the board.
There are some serious problems for VP right now. They need to find a solution to... the tier 1s are still alive at 20 minutes when you have mech on the Viper.
Mid lane, Blink is revealed straight in, and they'll be able to stagger the stuns here with a Frostbite as well. Perfectly done, bringing him low, but not enough. Resolution able to get the Blink off. And now Phobos maybe needs to be careful if always one of Flies tries to turn this. They have a glimpse. They're going to go for it with the Static Storm as well. Any kill with a track is a kill worth having. Phobos getting low. The Shallow Grave will be there. FNG turning around here with the Crystal Nova. Trying to force Empire away from this fight. Illidan maybe thinking about coming in for a cleanup. He's looking towards the low hard dance here. This
time. The Shuriken!
Did it?
It bounced from the creep.
Damn!
Alright, he's going to die because of it, but I still think that's actually okay.
I mean, it's a track kill against a non-track kill at the end of the day.
Even counting the gold that he lost when he died, he still got more money. Like 200 more gold, 220.
Oh, 8 till 11. The fight's starting to come out a little bit more thick and fast, but still 20 minutes in. Not necessarily the most action-packed game from these two sides, but I think understandably so. When they've got this PL, when they've got this AM, they need to be careful about the farm that they can get on these tours. As Silent still with the lead, but PL actually has managed to close the gap a little bit, but it is still a gap that Silent remains on top of.
I don't think it's actually possible for PL to farm as fast as AM. Especially when you don't have bots. Like, a lot of people who play PL would just go bots flats. Bottom lane, though, they want to go on Resolution.
Raining on Resolution this time. Can they get FNG in top? No, the Frostbite's not there. There'll be the Snowball. And now Resolution and Yoku just turn onto Phobos with the Epicenter and with the Sonic Wave. Illidan moving forward. They want to try and find Yoku, and they should be able to get this. He's out of mana. Illidan has got the Diffusal Blade finished off as well now. So the fighting power of this PL has increased tenfold, but at the same time, Silent hitting away at the tier 2 on the top lane. He's going to be able to claim that one for absolutely free. Nothing done in reaction there from the side of VP. They might try and push themselves, but Silent's getting a lot of room, and very shortly, he's going to be knocking on your tier 3.
It's kind of a problem when you have tier 2s dying at this early stage. Like, 21 minutes in, losing those towers, like you mentioned, opening up the tier 3s, that's when the rat starts to become a serious issue. They only have a small amount of disable. Like, having a Frostbite against AM, like, that doesn't matter. He's going to have Manta style. He'll be able to just break it immediately. And there's really nothing else on the team that Virtus Pro have that you really care about using Manta for anyway. So you can just pop Manta, send your images in, get free damage on the tier 3, and that's when it's going to start demanding some sort of reaction from Virtus Pro as well. Like, how do you kill the AM? Like, how do you punish him for doing what he's doing right now?
Yeah, nail on the head. Killing AM is going to be a huge issue. Mech now done on Bounty Hunter, Aloha Dance. And, well, if he wants to go straight up for the Greaves, just about 1,200 gold short of it, so getting quite a bit. And we're seeing the track gold really coming into play. I mean, you look at the difference on the graph now. It's heading towards 10,000 in favor of the side of Empire. And, I mean, this is definitely a different Empire that we saw in the first game, because first game, VP walked all over them. This time, Empire are really giving VP a run for their money, and VP needs something to bring this back. They're looking for Roshan here, Empire. If VP can get a jump on this, if they can catch out either Silent or Aloha Dance, it's going to be nice. War Response straight onto Aloha Dance. They've caught Silent here as well, but he's going to be able to get the blink out. Not enough control to stop him. The freezing field from FNG will put off any kind of reinitiation here from the side of Empire. Resolution just on the stop. Oh, the kinetic field dropped down. Static Storm as well onto G. Not going to do a lot on its own, though. Do you get Phobos with the help of FNG just to be able to turn that one around, find themselves the kill onto Disruptor.
This is
now
really
with
big.
Two heroes down. Empire can't really contest it. They do have an epicenter here from Yoku, And maybe with Silent's Mana Void, they can try and stop it, but it's going down at quite a rate. Silent jumping straight onto FNG.
Oh!
The Mana Void is big. They snowball there in time. Resolution Sonic Wave won't in onto anyone. They snowball, allowing the side of VP to dodge everything. They'll look for Silent. He's out of mana, out of luck, thanks to the Diffusal Blade there from Illidan.
Oh my god.
Anti-Mage down. Yoku blinks himself out of the pit, says, I'm out of here.
That was so game-changing for Virtus Pro. They needed that so badly. The snowball coming in from full ball, saving Illidan there. Oh my god. That was actually a catastrophe for Empire. I really didn't think that they were going to even be able to take the team fight because there were only 2 heroes standing in the pit. Like Silent, he goes in, he gets FNG to pretty much 0 mana, gets a really good mana void, and then they still can't really finish it off. That was... If that went any worse for VP, I'd say the Empire should have just been able to like steamroll the game, but that puts him well back in it.
We'll have a look at the graph in a minute as that ticks off. And the Aegis was denied as well. Didn't quite catch that at the end. Yeah, Viper.
That couldn't have been on purpose, by the way.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It's definitely not on purpose.
I saw that stat. I was like, hang on. He denied the Aegis? Well, maybe VP feeling a little overconfident. Who needs immortality?
Oh, yeah, that's
who needs
definitely
it?
what it was.
I don't. I mean,
I know that you wouldn't need the Aegis Owen.
I wouldn't.
But maybe some people do.
I've not died in a single of my 5,000 games of Dota 2.
You actually have 5,000 games?
You can't tell from my amazing play. Well,
we'll leave that
5,000
discussion
games
for
well
later.
spent. 5,000 games well spent, Andy. But anyway, 12-13 VP after the back of that fight. Let's have a look at the graph now. I'm sure it's going to show. Yeah, it's come back around a little bit. It's still Empire with the lead, and it is still Silent with a pretty crazy amount of farm. 15,000 net worth, still about a good 3k ahead of this PL. And with this tier 1 going to be even more so. Aloha Dance on the side. Phobos coming up. We have got detection. Who's got the detection? Phobos has got some dust. Lil's got some dust. FNG's got some dust. Everybody's got some dust. Just to make sure we aren't going to see Aloha Dance sneak away like he has been able to a few times this game. They're going to look to take this tier 1, and they should be able to find it. Nothing going to be coming out from the side of Empire. Aloha Dance just chilling in the trees, but at the same time, again, Silent putting on the pressure on this bottom lane, looking for another
they know
tier
he's
2.
there.
They found him. They got anything to stop him? They can't get there in time. And he will be able to TP himself back out to safety. G with the Midas now, top of the Ogre Club, 3,100 gold in his bag.
Oh, the glimpse. He didn't actually dodge it. Oh, that's actually really bad. They're going to lose this tower now. So he TP'd bottom. He tried to use Doppelganger to dodge the glimpse, but he mistimed it, so he got sent back top, which means a free tier 2 again for Empire. Like, these towers dying is such a big deal. Like, having exposed tier 3s against an AM who's very far ahead in CS and overall net worth is a huge issue for VP. It's still the same game like as we had earlier. It's just that whole Roshan fight was a really big win for VP, of course, barring the Aegis deny. But, yeah. The situation is pretty much stagnant. Like, there's nothing that's really changed. They need a way to really disable Silent. Maybe, like, they buy, I guess Aghanims is coming up on G. Is anyone going to be able to buy something like a Hex? Because I think that's the point where they can really start trying to control them and actually make something big happen. But it's going to be, like, maybe 1 or 2 items in progression down the road for G if he does decide to go for it.
Yeah, I mean, the Aghanims start not too bad at this point as well. You know, the fact he's been able to catch up after dying that fair few times in the mid. And he's keeping up with the PR, which is pretty impressive because Illidan's farm, not too bad. He's going to have the money to finish off this Manta style if he wants to at this point. And, well, bottom lane, Yoku, how's he been doing? He's got the Yules on top of the Blink, 1,200 as well. And AM with the Manta, 3.7k gold as well on Silent. I mean, this is a very, very scary looking anti-mage for a game that's just 27 minutes young.
I'm wondering if he's actually going to go for BKB just to be ultra safe, or if he wants to try to go for damage. I still think Batcher is fine. Like, Butterfly is fine too. If he wants to play the non-committal AM where he just split pushes 24/7 and doesn't actually go into a 5v5, then things like Butterfly can be really nice because it just makes your backdoor potential that much better. And you get the damage, you get the evasion just in case you do end up getting ganked. The BKB is more of the, I want to try to actually fight item. And that way when you blink in, you don't have to worry about getting your mana burned by Illidan and ending up in a situation like he was around Roshan where he just couldn't even blink away.
VP making a move in towards this mid lane. But as I thought, they're obviously looking for something to happen. They're not going to find it though. Silent, clearing up the Ancients, still stacking up that gold. Here we go. Okay, so he's picked up the Eagles.
It is going to be Butterfly, yeah. So he's probably not looking to teamfight unless he sees a really good opportunity. Obviously, you can always jump in and throw a mana void out if somebody is like totally out of mana. It's always going to be a good play to do that. especially heroes like Dazzle who have gargantuan mana pools. Like 1100, he's got more mana than he has HP. Probably means that if you catch Lil with no mana, you're just going to instantly kill him, especially with level 3 mana voids. So I like the choice of Butterfly. I think there's a lot of options for him here. It's very lenient as to what item progression he can actually go for, but this one is going to increase his farm rate the most, and it's also going to allow his split pushing potential to be that much better.
And, I mean, it still just feels at the moment VP, they're moving around as a 4, but not doing anything, or at least not being able to do anything about Silent. I mean, what is the answer to this anti-mage at this point?
They really need a Hex. Like, that is the answer. They need somebody to buy a Hex. The only person who can probably get it is going to be G, because he actually has farm priority and he has a Midas. But other than that, I mean, you can't really get any other item that's going to just stop him in his tracks. Like, getting a Hex and just being able to stop the split push is the most important part about the game plan for VP at this point. Because the second they see VP out on the map, Empire is going to be like, hey, Silent, just go backdoor tier 3s, it's fine. Because they actually can't kill him right now. Even though he only has 1,500 health, they can't catch him. Like, there's no catch on this team. I know it's kind of a continuing storyline, but that really is just where the game is at. Like, if VP's smoke and there's lanes being pushed in, Silent's just going to assume that he's going to be safe to just push. And even if they kill him like once or twice, I don't think it's going to be enough of a game changer to really make him change the style that he's doing right now.
Illidan, he's working towards his Skadi. A couple of ultimate orbs on him now. Just a few hundred away from the point booster and that orb of Venom. But, I mean, at this point, it's kind of, I feel like it's just going to turn into who can out-rat each other. Whether it's going to be the push of the PL or the push of the AM.
AM is going to out-rat them so hard. It's not even close.
Well, there's going to be a bit of a one-on-one here. AM and Illidan against each other. Silent will be able to blink himself away here on the AM. Just a little bit too scared of fighting into the weave. Not the thing to do here. And Illidan now trying to push this lane in on the top. Bottom lane, though, you've got to always want to fly low hard dance. Just keeping this bottom lane pressured. Resolution with the Shiva's Guard, ultimate orb picked up. I imagine Resolution is going to be looking for a Hex himself here to help deal with the Pia.
Most likely, yes. Like, having the Blink Hex initiation is pretty free, especially since you have the Blink Sanking as well. You can Hex into a stun, into, like, Kinetic Field, Static Storm, something like that. And right now, Illidan does not have BKB. So even with his almost Skadi completed, that combination probably still kills him. Like, without magic immunity, you just can't live through that. Even with the Grave, there's a good chance that he'd be so low by the end of it that he wouldn't be able to continue fighting. But they are going to find Aloha Dance here, inside of the woods. G's going to pick that one up.
And the 26th kill in again, 31 minutes. Again, this is a very, very calm pace from two teams that you normally expect otherwise.
Well, there's a lot on the line, right?
Yeah.
So you obviously don't want to make the mistake of just going a little bit too ham. It makes a lot of sense as to why they pick these teams. Like, the AM pick for me was probably the most stable thing they could have done. Just because they see the PL, and they think to themselves, all right, AM is a pretty common matchup for this. Oh. Nice Manta.
And FNG just getting destroyed here by these illusions. Yoku's there with Resolution. Do they want to try and jump and fight this one, Illidan? Moving in onto Resolution. He pops the Shiva's Guard here. Will just blink himself out. And the illusions here just chasing FNG all the way back to base here for the poor CM.
I do feel as though Empire should not have been able to get away with the lanes that they had so easily. It really feels like VP had an opportunity to punish, and they didn't take it, and now they are kind of paying the consequences of that.
It certainly feels that Empire have got a much firmer hold on this game at the moment. And even so to the point, I really feel that this Silent Anti-Mage has pretty much just won the game for Empire. It feels like Empire just going to have to mess up. Silent's going to have to jump in, and everything get thrown on him. But even at that, I don't know how they're going to kill it. Especially
he's going
BKB. With the BKB, I mean, you just don't